Chapter 12, Can We Share? In this chapter, we are going to learn meaning of division, important facts related to divisions, and how to solve long divisions with and without remainder. Meaning of division. Division means sharing equally and putting into equal groups both lead to the division. Sharing equally means, let us suppose, take an example. If you have 12 flowers and if you want to put it in a 4 cards, how many flowers will you put in each card? For this, you have to use the division to find out how many flowers can you put it into each card. So total flowers are 12. So 12 divided by 4 equal to 3. It means you have to put 3 flowers in each card. And second is equal grouping. To find out equal number of groups, you can also use divisions. For example, there are 15 shells and you have to put 3 shells in each packet. So how many packets are needed? For this, you can use division. 15 divided by 3 equal to 5. It means you have to use 5 packets to put 3 shells in each packet to complete 15 shells. Let us explore more about division. Division is also called repeated subtraction. Let us understand through an example. Divide 45 by 9 through repeated subtraction. Subtract 9 from 45 each time till you get 0. Count the number of times 9 is subtracted from 45. Here, 9 is subtracted from 45 5 times. So, 45 divided by 9 equal to 5. Second, dividing a number by 1. Any number divided by 1 gives the number itself as the quotient. For an example, if you have 4 paint brushes and you want to dip each paint brush in 1 bottle of paint, how many bottles will you need? So, 4 divided by 1 equal to 4. So, you need 4 bottles of paint to dip each brush in each bottle. Third, dividing a number by itself. Any number divided by itself will give 1 as a quotient. For an example, if you have 6 different shades of blue paint and you want to keep them together in a box that can hold 6 bottles, how many boxes you need? 6 put into equal groups of 6, each gives 1 group. So 6 divided by 6 equal to 1. So you need 1 box to keep 6 bottles of blue paint. Next, dividing 0 by a number. 0 divided by any number gives 0 except 0. Suppose you have 0 paint brushes and you want to put them into 3 boxes. So how many paint brushes you need to put in each box? There are 0 paint brushes in each box. 0 divided by 3 equal to 0. So you need 0 paint brushes in each box. Next, no division by 0. We cannot divide any number by 0. Let us understand the relationship between multiplication and division. Each multiplication fact has a corresponding division fact. We can use one to find other. Let us understand through an example. This is an array of 3 groups of 6. It means 3 into 6 is equal to 18. So the division facts for this multiplication is 18 divided by 6 equal to 3 and 18 divided by 3 equal to 6. So if you multiply any two different numbers. So there are two division facts for that multiplication. Now let us consider another example. This is an array of 3 groups of 3. It means 3 into 3 equal to 9. The division fact for this array is 9 divided by 3 equal to 3. It means if you multiply any two same numbers, you will get only one division fact. Let us learn parts of a division. The parts of a division are dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. Dividend. The number that we divide is called dividend. Divisor. The number with which we divide is called divisor. Quotient. The answer of the division is called quotient. Remainder. The number that is left over in division is called remainder. Now let us understand through an example. 11 divided by 2. Here, when you divide 11 by 2, you will get 5 as a quotient and 1 as a remainder. So, 11 is the dividend and 2 is the divisor. 5 is the quotient, which is the answer of the division, and 1 is the remainder. Remember, remainder is always less than the divisor. Let us learn how to check division. We can check every long division question. If dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder, then the division problem has been correctly solved. Let us understand through an example. Divide 38 by 6. When you divide 38 by 6, you will get 6 as a quotient and 2 as the remainder. So now check your divisions through the formula, that is dividend equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Here in this division, 6 is your quotient and 2 is your remainder. To check, you have to multiply divisor into quotient, that is 6 into 6. Then you have to add remainder, that is plus 2. So you will get 38. And 38 is your dividend. Hence, your division is correct. Now let us learn how to divide 3-digit number by a single-digit number without remainder. To understand this, let us take an example. Let us divide 224 by 8. So step 1. We start division from the place of highest value, which is in the 100 place. Since we cannot divide 2 hundreds by 8, we regroup and consider 200 and 2 tens, which is equal to 22 tens. Now divide 22 tens by 8. You will get 2 tens and remainder is 6. So write 2 in the tens place in the quotient. Step 2. Bring down 4 alongside the 6 tens. So new dividend is 64. Divide 64 ones by 8. 64 divided by 8 equal to 8 ones. Write 8 in the ones place in the quotient. Here the remainder is 0. Hence, quotient is 28 and remainder equal to 0. Now let us check our division. So we have already learned that we can check our divisions by multiplying divisor into quotient and then add remainder. Here in this division, quotient is 28 and divisor is 8. So multiply 28 by 8 and then add remainder, which is 0. 28 multiplied by 8 is 224. When you add remainder, so your answer is 224, which is your dividend. Hence, your division is correct. Now, let us learn dividing 3-digit number by a single-digit number with remainder. And let us understand through an example. Divide 149 by 3. We start from the first place of highest value, which is the 100 place. So, we cannot divide 100s by 3. We regroup and consider 100s and 4 tens, which is equal to 14 tens. Now divide 14 tens by 8. You will get 4 tens and remainder 2. Write 4 in the tens place in the quotient. Step 2. Bring down 9 alongside the 2 tens, which is your remainder. So, new dividend is 29. Divide 29 ones by 3. 29 divided by 3, you will get 9 ones. Write 9 in the ones place in the quotient. Here, the remainder is 2. So, your quotient is 49 and remainder is 2. Now, check your division. Now, you know that you check your division by multiplying divisor into quotient and then add remainder. Here, quotient is 49 and divisor is 3. So, multiply 49 by 3 and then add remainder, which is 2. 49 into 3 is 147. Then add 2 to 147, which will be equal to 149. And 149 is your dividend. Hence, your division is correct. Thank you, students. I hope you have understood the concept.